Hello friends, Yasmin here from the channel My Education My Power. Welcome to a YouTube tutorial on William Wordsworth's poem Lines composed a few miles above Tintern Abbey on revisiting the banks of the Wey during a tour July 13, 1798. Today we'll explore this beautiful piece of literature in three parts to understand the poem properly and provide you line-to-line explanation with a simple and an easy English. So let's dive right in. First, let's understand about the poem. Tintern Abbey is a famous poem written by a poet named William Wordsworth from England. He wrote it a long time ago in the year 1798. The poem is about how much the poet loves and cares about nature and how the nature can bring him joy and peace and makes him think about the meaning of real life. Many people consider this poem to be a very important and a special one, especially during a time called the Romantic period, which was a long time ago from the late 1700s to the early 1800s. The poem takes place in a lovely location called the Wey Valley. Wordsworth shares his experience of returning to Tintern Abbey after a long time and how being in nature improves his mood. He describes the scenery with great details and expresses how being surrounded by nature helps him feel connected to something greater than himself. Wordsworth wants us to realize that nature is essential for his happiness and can bring him a sense of tranquility and inspiration. Line-to-line explanation will be appeared on your screen. Now let's have a summary of the first 51 lines of the poem in very easy English. The poem is about a poet who comes back to a beautiful place called Tintern Abbey. Tintern Abbey is a place in Wales that used to be a religious building many years ago. It is now in ruins, totally destroyed. He visited the place again after a long time, almost 5 years later. In the poem, he talks about nature, memories, and how nature makes him feel happy and peaceful. The poet sees the river flowing and could hear its gentle sound. He looks at the tall cliffs and feels a sense of being alone and thinking very deeply. The surroundings blend with the calmness of the sky, again creating a peaceful feeling. He sits under a dark tall tree and sees small areas of land with houses and trees full of fruits. The fruits are not yet ripe. The green landscape merges with the woods and everything looks wild and untouched. The row of hedges run freely and playfully through the woods. There are peaceful farms with houses that blend with the green scenery. Smoke rises from the chimneys, giving a hint of people living in the place, or a hermit is living in a lonely cave. The poet feels a sense of calmness and solitude in this natural place. He feels like he is in a deep sleep, but his inner self, his soul, is more alive. He sees the world with a quiet and peaceful gaze, filled with harmony and joy. In this state, he gains a deeper understanding of real life. He sees beyond the surface and truly appreciates the vitality, importance, and essence of the world around him. I hope this simplified summary helps you to understand the first 51 lines better. You can also note down the summary for your further preparation. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial with continuous lines in part 2. Till then, take care.